Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Please specify a project.
Which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time.
Specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
The side ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve, objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it. tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss? Boss, stop! Roger that. We'll pick him up. We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and extract him. That's the target.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at database. Unit function.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us. Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Please select a drop point.
Whoa! Whoa!
Black carrot. Something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
The map has been updated.
That antenna is one of the targets.
The map has been updated.
That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more? That's an anti-air radar. It isn't one of the targets, but destroying it would shut down part of the enemy's air surveillance. That might make more landing zones available. That looks like the target.
Mission info has been
We know where all
updated.
the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call. Those are raw diamonds. Collecting those assets will raise our GMP. Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back. Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you.
Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная. Скажи мне. Она исчезает так же быстро, как и появляется. Что значит исчезает? Он не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко. Говорит. Можно привидение. Слушай, привидение или нет? Я пожалуйста. Что? Что там?
Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward. Explosive. How you do it is up to you. Out of ammo? Let the support unit help out if you need to restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid also. Good work. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
We can't let them follow you. Throw off the enemies on your tail first. Alright, the coast is clear. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Our army is growing like crazy thanks to you, boss. In fact, it's getting downright crowded around here. To bring a greater number of people on board, we'll need to expand our facilities. To that end, I've created a base development unit. It has two roles, material refinement and platform construction. I'll start with the material refinement part. The base development unit procures material resources on a regular basis according to its level. The materials are stored in containers and placed on the deck of Mother Base. Once they're finished being processed, they can finally be put to use. By using these materials to build new platforms, we'll be able to add a greater number of staff to our ranks. We don't need any specific instructions from you to refine the materials, but I want you to be the one to decide how we construct platforms. Once we have sufficient GMP and the required material resources, you can issue construction orders from your iDroid. Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
Come back!
This.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though.
He'll get bigger?
Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
DD, right? Hostile at raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Dee Dee.
software that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top 4 by now.